everyone. How are you guys doing? Well, I hope everyone is doing great today. Welcome to San Remo's World Pasta Month 2020 celebration. My name is Valerie Tan and I'm truly very happy to see you all. Syempre sana we met in person but it's okay. Virtually is okay too. We can all celebrate together. We are now in week 3 of our celebration series, right smack in the middle of this wonderful holiday. That is a tribute to the world's favorite dish. That's right. Kasi ako, I know that my favorite dish is really pasta. Pero actually, hindi ko alam that the world's favorite dish is also pasta. So that's why we are all here today to celebrate the delectable goodness of pasta. And for all our newcomers here, San Remo's World Pasta Month 2020 celebration, it's a month-long series of dazzling and delightful cooking demonstrations. We have mommy influencers, homemakers, and culinary experts where they will demonstrate pasta in its many wonderful varieties. And actually now, guys, no, we are on our third week and we will be putting a new spin on a classic and childhood favorite with the wagon wheel and tribel pasta. I'm sure excited na kayo dyan. Pero later, in a bit lang, may explain natin yan ng mas maigi. Because San Remo's wagon wheel pasta is all about fun for the family during meal times. They're incredibly versatile and will be a real favorite for kids too. And hindi lang sa kids, pati na rin sa parents because it will definitely bring back childhood memories. And now, friends, before we begin, let me ask all of you this question for today. What is your favorite childhood pasta dish? Are you the spaghetti kind of kid na kahit anong occasion, kailangan may spaghetti? Or are you team carbonara or team mac and cheese? Yan, aalamin ko. I'm very curious with your answers. Ako personally, spaghetti ako. Diba? Pag birthday, laging may spaghetti. Okay, I will read some of your answers. Okay, ang daming sagot. Okay, we have Vanessa Labadia, mac and cheese. Okay, pag mac and cheese, parang pansin ko medyo may Western upbringing yan, di ba? Kasi pag Filipino, madalas usually spaghetti. But pag Western upbringing, it's mac and cheese. Okay, we have Joel Juanilo, ginisang spaghetti. Naku, nagutom ako dyan, Joel. Talaga ang specific, ginisang spaghetti. And we also have George Traqueña. Ang sagot niya, carbonara. And finally, ito, si Mark Christopher Del Rosario, spaghetti. Pero hindi kasama hotdog, with corned beef. Alam mo, I've never tried that, Siguro one of these days, I will try that. So thank you also for sharing. And talagang susubukan ko yung corned beef with spaghetti. So again, thank you for all those fun-filled childhood pasta memories. And it is because this week's session is on pasta shapes and you, putting a new spin on a classic. And with San Remo Philippines, pasta is all about those delightful bonds and childhood memories. So let's go have fun and celebrate with our favorite pasta dishes. Because with San Remo, we are family. And now, let's not keep you waiting any further. Allow me to introduce our culinary expert and pasta aficionado for today. He's an actor, entrepreneur, and chef. You may actually know him from his delightful cooking demonstration in Unang Hirit. And despite his already blossoming career in the limelight, he cannot deny his passion for cooking, having taken up culinary arts in De La Salle College of St. Benilde. He furthered his culinary endeavors and is now the proud head creative chef and owner of Avenue 75 Sports Bar in BF Homes, Parañaque City. Here to take the wheel as he gives a classic pasta dish a new spin for pasta shapes and you, everybody please welcome Chef Jose Sarasola. Hi, Chef!
Hi guys, hi Valerie, good morning. And of course, magandang umaga to everybody who's watching today and who tuned in to, join us today on this special day during this amazing World Pasta Month for San Remo. So I'm just so happy to be here and of course, share these amazing recipes using San Remo with all of you.
And alam ko, galing ka pang unang hirit, no? Buti hindi ka haggard, still fresh looking.
Siyempre, para sa San Remo, kahit puyat tayo, we're gonna be showing you some very fun recipes. Kaya I'm here to help you do that.
Okay, so speaking of those fun recipes, now you have an exciting dish you want to share with us. The floor is yours, chef.
Yes, my first recipe for you guys will be for those cream lovers out there. I'm gonna be showing you how to make my mushroom cream pasta. But of course, I'll be using my San Remo Wagon wheel pasta. Ayan. So as you can see, yung mga ingredients, very easy to find. And of course, kakaiba yung shape ng pasta natin because we'll be using yung wagon wheels, which is very fun. And of course, will make our dish more memorable for our kids. So, guys, let's start the video. Hi guys, I'm Chef Sarasola and welcome to my kitchen, and today I'll be showing how to make a very quick and easy pasta recipe for you guys to prepare at home. But of course, I'll be using this amazing San Remo pasta, which is the best pasta out there in the market today. The good thing about San Remo, guys, they come in all different kinds of sizes and shapes. Especially this one, Wagon wheel pasta, which is one of the best sellers, and of course, for your kids to enjoy your dish at home. And today, I'll be preparing my creamy mushroom pasta, as I said, using my wagon wheel pasta. So, let me show you the ingredients so we can start. So, our ingredients today are going to be butter, some parsley, some mushrooms, any kind of mushrooms that you like, some salt, pepper, garlic, some white wine, cream, and of course, my San Remo wagon wheels. So now guys, I'm just chopping up my mushrooms. I already chopped my garlic. So I'll be putting a bit of butter on my pan. There you go. I'm gonna melt my butter while I finish chopping up my mushrooms. So this is a very easy dish. You guys can prepare this at home with your family and your kids. And it's very healthy as well because of the mushrooms. There you go. Mushrooms are very healthy. I'll get my garlic, put it in my pan, and give it a good mix with my butter. There you go. On this note, I'll be adding my sliced mushrooms. There you go. So I'll be cooking my mushrooms for around 5 minutes so that they become soft before adding my next ingredients. Okay, I think my mushrooms look good. It's been 5 minutes. It's now soft. I can now add my next ingredient, my white wine. Don't worry guys, you won't taste the liquor. White wine will just add a different taste to your recipe. There you go, some white wine. The more the better in my book. I'll be also adding some cream. There you go. Really goes well together with our wine. And then I'll be giving this a good mix just to combine everything with my mushrooms and my garlic. And I'll also be adding a bit of pepper. Very important to season your sauces, guys. And some salt. So I'll wait for this to bubble. And while waiting, I'll be preparing our pasta. And now guys, it's time to add our pasta. Of course, from San Remo, I'm using the wagon wheels, which I want to share. It's a very fun shape that, you know, will make your dining experience very memorable for your family. And of course, for your kids, because look at this shape. It's so cute, it's so amazing, it's so unique, only from San Remo. And the good thing, it's non-GMO, there's no artificial preservatives, it's 100% durum wheat semolina flour, and of course, it's vegan. So, I have some hot water here. I'll be putting in our wagon wheels. There you go. And I'll be leaving this for around 8 to 10 minutes. And I'll see you later. I also just want to add a bit of salt to my water with the pasta. There. Let's give it a good mix. I think my pasta is done. Let's try it. Perfect consistency, al dente. I'll drain my pasta and then bring it together with my sauce. Okay guys, it's now time to plate my dish. My wagon wheels pasta is ready. I'm gonna get a few and put it on my plate. This looks so fun to eat, guys. The shape of these wagon wheels is gonna be so memorable for your kids. And I'm sure they'll never forget this experience. There you go, my wagon wheels. After that, I'll be getting my creamy mushroom sauce to put on top. The cream, the mushrooms, the white wine will go so well together. My cream, looking really good, guys. You must try this recipe at home, and of course use San Remo. There you go. After that, I'll be chopping up a bit of parsley to put some color on my dish. There you go. Some parsley on top, just for that nice color, green color which we always want. And dash of black pepper. Alright. Guys, what do you think? Let's try it. Here we go. Wow. I think the cream and the white wine really went well together. If you use quality ingredients, you get a quality dish. And of course, you have to use quality noodles. That's why I use San Remo.
Grabe, Chef, ginutom mo ako. I'm sure nagutom din lahat ng mga attendees natin. And it's so easy to make. Ang bilis lang, no?
Yeah, actually, Val, gusto ko lang i-share na, since we're having this pandemic now, we don't really want to go out. We want to cook easy to do and quick recipes at home na hindi naman super technical, hindi naman kailangan sobrang hirap gawin. So, I already thought of a very easy recipe na for those cream lovers out there. Kaya I thought of doing this creamy mushroom pasta na, of course, kayang-kayang handa sa mga bahay ninyo.
I actually noticed, syempre, di ba you mentioned so many times you use white wine. Pero may alternative ba just in case they don't have white wine at home?
You don't actually have to use the white wine. You can actually just use the cream lamb. You can even add some melted cheese on top to make your sauce creamier. Usually, I think for the kids now, they like yung medyo cream and cheese. So kung wala kayong white wine, hindi naman kailangan meron. So you can just use actually grated cheese on top of your cream.
At saka syempre you use the wagon wheel pasta, di ba? Actually, personally,
Yes.
it reminds me of parang Ferris wheel sa mga amusement park. Ganun yung memory niya
Yes.
for me. How about you?
That's true.
Ano yung naisip mo?
That's a very good point, Valerie. I think San Remo came up with this amazing idea to make these wagon wheel shaped pastas. Kasi talagang, it really brings back, as you said nga sa'yo nga, memories then nung when you were, before when you guys would go out and you would see those kinds of shapes na who would have thought na San Remo would make a shape of this kind of pasta compared to usual noodle type na mahaba. Na as I said nga, when the kids eat this, they'll always remember na wow, we had that kind of pasta, of course, using San Remo. So, the good thing is always having memories with your kids when you have these meals. And especially with the wagon wheels, they'll never forget this kind of pasta. So it's very memorable.
At saka syempre for Filipinos, kasi ang food for Filipinos, siya parang communal, di ba? It's family bonding. Yes. So at least na-associate siya with the fun shapes and sizes.
That's very true. That's very true. I think as Filipinos, we really love to eat our meals together. And of course, when you have these kinds of pasta cuts or pasta shapes, as I said over and over again, it makes our meals with our families so much more memorable and of course, very fun to eat.
And actually, Chef, there are seemingly endless ways to cook and serve pasta with San Remo's shapes kasi meron siyang over 20 pasta shapes. Ako personally, favorite ko yung bow tie kasi ang cute. Ikaw ba, ano yung favorite mo aside from the wagon wheel pasta?
I agree with you. I like the bow tie. I like the wagon wheel. I like the trevally. I think it's the different shapes just makes it more exciting to eat because we're really just used to the old school pasta na yung mahaba. So with all these new kinds of shapes from San Remo, it just really makes the dining experience more fun and more memorable. So, I think the more shapes there are, it just makes it more fun to eat as well.
So parang nag-a-add siya ng twists and turns with the classic pasta dishes.
Yeah, especially for our kids because our kids are used to the usual spaghetti. Like I'm sure Valerie growing up, when we were growing up, we're used to the usual spaghetti style na yun nga yung mahaba. So yun yung thinking natin na parang yun palagi yung cut ng spaghetti. But now with San Remo, they're bringing out all these different kinds of shapes and really reinventing the pasta world by showing us now there's more to that same shape of pasta na mahaba. Meron tayong wagon wheel, may trevally, may bow tie. So, it's just so inventive from San Remo to make our dining, more fun. And of course, as you said, very memorable nga.
Pati nga sa kids, 'di ba? Kasi kids gusto nila visually, na-attract din sila, hindi lang sa taste, 'di ba? Visually kailangan talagang ma-attract sila towards the food. And to you, chef, what is the most fun and unique pasta shape you have used in making your dish?
Well, one thing before I answer your question, it's always have to have something visual enticing because usually food, as I've been cooking for a long time, food is always judged by the way it looks. Yung lasa, it's usually after you try it na eh. So usually you judge a dish by its look. So of course, when you see something like this, na wagon wheel, like to answer your question, I think the wagon wheels are the most fun for me because talagang kakaiba yung shape eh. Parang something that you don't really see in a regular, restaurant or a table. So the good thing about this, you can take home the wagon wheel pasta to your house. So I'm just so happy that San Remo has this amazing shape na wagon wheel that at least, hindi mo na kailangan pumunta ng isang high-end restaurant. You can actually have this very fancy and nice and memorable shape of pasta in your house and in your kitchen.
Yes, and syempre, quality kasi San Remo, di ba? It has been in the
Of
industry for
course.
over 80 years. Mas matanda pa sa ating lahat dito. So we are assured na quality ito. Yes.
Yes, that's true, that's true.
Okay, chef, if the Wagon Wheels pasta is all about giving us a new spin on a classic favorite, ano namang twist can we expect on your Trivel pasta dish?
Okay, for my next recipe naman, which I'll be using the triple cut pasta, which is a very fun cut also. I want to go medyo old school. I want to use a recipe na very famous sa Italy. Italians are well known for their pasta dishes, their pasta sauces. So today, I picked something different since cream na tayo sa wagon wheel. Now naman, we'll be using tomatoes naman to be our main sauce. I'll be showing everyone how to make my puttanesca pasta. Of course, using yung trivel cut from San Remo. Ayan, so the ingredients are very easy to find also. It's very easy to do at home. I'm sure kayang-kaya niyong gawin lahat yan. So, let me show you the video so we can start. Okay guys, moving on to our next recipe. I'll be showing you a very famous Italian pasta recipe dish which is well known in Italy and it's a very classic dish as well called pasta puttanesca. Of course, I'll be using, as always, my San Remo pasta, but today the shape will be trivelli. So, I'll show you the ingredients so we can begin. So our ingredients today are going to be some canned tomatoes, some olive oil, Parmesan cheese, anchovies, garlic, fresh basil, some chili flakes, capers, pitted black olives, salt and pepper, and of course my San Remo Trivelli pasta. Okay, so the first step, in my pan, I'll be putting some olive oil. Always use quality olive oil for your dish to taste really good. Okay. After that, I'll be slicing some garlic. Garlic always adds a lot of flavor to all kinds of sauces. There you go. I get my garlic, and then I will be putting it in my pan with my olive oil. Make sure it's a low flame so your garlic won't get burnt. On the next note, here are my tomatoes. I won't be using tomato sauce. I want to be grinding the flavors from this fresh tomato to make my puttanesca sauce. So as you see, there you go. All the sauces, all the juices, all the vitamins and minerals are coming out, which we want to make a real tomato sauce. As you can see, my garlic is coming along nicely. It's not burnt, it's just right. I'll be adding my next ingredient, my anchovies. Don't worry guys, a lot of people think anchovies is salty, but once you put it in the sauce, it will taste so much better. It's just gonna disintegrate, so don't worry about it. After adding my anchovies, I'll be adding my pitted black olives. There. Give it another good mix. Woo! You can smell it. It smells amazing. After that, I'll be adding my capers. So that's another kick of saltiness. It will taste amazing in our sauce. And then my last ingredient will be my chili flakes with an extra kick of spiciness. There you go. I'll give this one good mix, and after, I'll be preparing our pasta. Okay guys, now it's time to prepare the pasta, and this time I'll be using trevally shaped pasta from San Remo. I'll be putting a bit of salt in my water, and I'll be adding my pasta. Look at that. Such a nice shape, very unique. Also guys, I want to share a bit of info about San Remo pasta. It's non-GMO. There's no artificial preservatives. It's made with 100% durum wheat, semolina flour, and of course, it's vegan, so it's very healthy for all of us. Okay, let's see if my pasta is ready. Perfect consistency. Al dente as well. Let me drain my pasta, and then you can combine it with our sauce. Okay guys, back to our sauce. As you can see, the smell is amazing. The capers, the olives, the anchovies. Guys, it smells so good. My next step, I'll be adding our tomatoes. There you go. Wow, look at that. The freshness of the tomatoes. This will taste so good. Give it a quick mix. So all our ingredients combine together to make this amazing sauce for our puttanesca. So I'm gonna leave this for a bit and I'll get back to you. So I think my sauce looks amazing already. I'm gonna just be adding a bit of black pepper. Very important to season your sauces. And just a bit of salt because we already have the anchovies and capers there. One quick mix, and I'll be adding in, of course, our pasta. There you go. Not too much, just make it the correct amount. Okay. Just give it a good mix to combine the sauce with our pasta. This will taste so good, guys. Can't wait for you to try this at home. One of my favorite recipes, puttanesca. Tastes amazing. So I'll just give this a quick mix, and after we can plate our dish. And now guys, it's time to plate our puttanesca. Looking really good. Wow. The shape also of the pasta. It's so fun. Makes your dining experience so much better with your family and of course your kids. Not the usual pasta shape. There you go. Turn this off. Now I just want to add a bit of olive oil. Extra kick. I want to be adding, of course, some Parmesan cheese to make this taste so much better. There you go. Some fresh black pepper. And of course, a bit of basil for the herby taste which we always like. And there you guys go. That's my pasta puttanesca using San Remo trevally pasta. Okay guys, now it's time to try our puttanesca. It smells amazing. Let's try it. Wow. The pasta was cooked perfectly. It went so well with the olives, the capers, and the anchovies. Guys, you must try this recipe at home. It's the best. Before I go, I have one big announcement.
It's World Pasta Month, and yes, San Remo prepared a bundle pack perfect for your whole family, which includes 2 San Remo sauces and 1 pasta, which you can buy at Shopee and Su Food Hub online for only $2.99. What a great deal! So guys, check it out. This has been Chef Jose Sarasola. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.
Grabe, chef. Ang daming nagutom. Nakikita ko sa chat box, siguro mga 10 na tao nagsasabi na nagugutom na kami, nagugutom na kami. I'm sure it feels good as a chef, no? Kapag sinasabi ng tao na natatakam sila kahit di pa nila nakakain yung gawa mo.
Well, yeah, Valerie, don't get me wrong. It's very flattering. Thank you to all of everyone who has been watching and giving in their comments. I've been seeing all your comments. I'm very grateful naman for all your good compliments. Parang wala naman ako nakitang masamang comments. So I'm glad na I was able to teach you guys something easy at home. Na yun nga value itong mga recipes na tinuro ko sa inyo. Very easy at syempre kayang-kaya nyo yung handa sa mga bahay.
You mentioned several times sa first and second video yung al dente. I usually say that too when I'm in an Italian restaurant. Pero ano ba talaga yung meaning ng al dente?
I think it's just the part, it's just right before siya ma-overdone because some people don't want their pasta too smudgy or too soft. So yung al dente is just that sakto lang na exact bite lang na it's just right there. So baga, hindi siya over, hindi siya under, parang sakto lang. But some people like it cooked longer. So I think it depends naman sa tao which kind of or how long you want to cook your pasta. But usually in Italian restaurants or when I watch Italian videos, al dente is the correct way to cook your pasta.
So, pag al dente, parang process siya of cooking and also syempre dapat yung quality rin ng pasta. Tama ba?
Yes, I think end of the day naman the cooking of the pasta is very important. The time, you always have the time of how long you cook your pasta to get that correct consistency you want. But of course, the most important, Valerie, for a quality pasta dish, you have to use quality pasta. That's why you have to use San Remo pasta.
Oo, kasi it's also made of 100% durum wheat. Actually, nabasa ko na parang it's considered as the world's best pasta. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. Oo. So,
And I
bakit ba
and I
masarap?
think Valley,
Bakit ba yun?
sorry Valley, can I add? Sorry, I cut you off. Also, I think we're also in a stage now in this kind of during this time now, the past few years, we're very into our health. Vegan, and we want to be fit all the time. So San Remo has this perfect formula to make the pasta so much healthier for us, and yung mga health conscious dyan, perfect talaga yung San Remo for all of us.
Yes, kasi wala ring artificial preservatives and colorings.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi we're all familiar with puttanesca kasi classic na siya na Italian dish, no? But you use the
Mm-hmm.
tribal pastas. It's a surprising twist. And yung tribal pasta, I noticed parang mas delicate siya na corkscrew shape. What makes this so
Yes.
special, chef?
I don't know. Siguro the shape lang talaga. As I said, I think the shape of all these different kinds of cuts of a San Remo just brings a different dimension to your recipe because we're just used to the basic pasta shape, but then these different cuts from the wagon wheels to the trivelle to the bow tie na favorite mo, it just makes a different dining experience and makes it more memorable. So I think it's just really basically the shape that just makes it more fun to eat. And as I said, for the kids to remember this dish na pag tinanong sa mga mommies and daddies na anong klaseng pasta yan, mommy, pag sinabing San Remo, alam talaga ng mga kids, oy, for sure fun kainin yan, tsaka for sure fun din yung mga shapes. It will make the dining experience sa baga more exciting na parang, mommy, ano naman yung shape this week, diba? So these amazing shapes and cuts from San Remo really bring something different to the whole dining experience for the family.
At saka it makes the jobs of the moms easier kasi napapakain na nila yung kids eh. Chef, what other
Yes.
sauces does the tribal go good with? Ano kayang bagay sa kanya?
Well, actually, you can mix and match. You can even use our creamy mushroom pasta with our trivelle. You can even use our puttanesca pasta with our wagon wheel. You can even use basic with our trivelle. You can use if you want to be healthier, pwede lang garlic, olive oil also. Very light olive oil sauce. I think the good thing naman with pasta sauces, Valerie, it's very easy. It's very versatile. You can actually cater to any kind of sauce what you want. Kung medyo gusto mong mabigat, medyo creamy, you get the creamy sauces. if you want, mahilig ka sa talagang spaghetti sauce na old school, you can use the red sauce, yung mga tomato sauce, or if you want yung mga healthy sauces, just saute some garlic in some olive oil or konting butter, then konting chili flakes, and then an easy olive oil based pasta sauce. So the good thing about the pasta world, it's just so easy to make any kind of sauce to your liking, basically.
We asked a while ago yung audience natin, ano yung childhood favorite pasta nila? Ikaw
Mm.
ba, chef? Ano yung
Mhm.
sa'yo?
Well, childhood siguro, growing up talaga, I think Valerie, mag-agree ka talaga. Red sauce talaga eh. Red sauce, na may hotdog, na may cheese. So, I think for me, yun talaga yung first favorite pasta ko growing up. But then, syempre, as you grow older, you expand your knowledge, you try different kinds of pasta sauces. And yun nga now, different kind of pasta shapes from San Remo. And, you see that San Remo uses special wheat flour. And also, they're also vegan. So, it really expands everything from the basic spaghetti that we had when we were kids to this kind of pasta that has specialty mixes and variants and sizes and shapes. So I think through the years talaga it really changes. But yun nga, to answer your question, siguro yung red sauce talaga with cheese and hot dog, yung first memorable pasta dish ko.
For a lot of people also. Pero at least ngayon, medyo nag-evolve na, no? Yung childhood days natin
Yes.
talagang really the red sauce. Now, oil-based, mas accepted na, and also
Yes.
the
Cream
cream.
sauce.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, Chef, we have a lot of viewers here na aspiring chefs and food
Mm,
entrepreneurs. Ano yung message
yes.
mo sa kanila, especially now that we are still observing quarantine?
Okay, it's a really good question. I've done a lot of vlogs and blogs also about these questions. I think now is the perfect time to really hone your cooking skills sa mga bahay ninyo, since people really don't want to go out. It's not too safe yet. We want to save money as well. I mean, these are real facts of life right now during this pandemic we're going through. So I really encourage everyone to be home chefs. It's so easy to like go through the internet to research, go old school, buy some cooking books, try recipes at home. I mean, end of the day, you're cooking for your family, your loved ones. So I'm sure whatever dish naman you make, for sure magugustuhan naman nila, di ba? We're not naman cooking for like, some big shot PIP or some or the vice president of the country. You're cooking for your family, you're cooking for your friends. So it's home cooked meals are the best, and prepared with love, prepared with your family, and for sure magugustuhan nila yung luto mo.
Yes, prepared with love. Yan talaga yung key dyan. And now,
Yes.
folks, to all of our audience, you are all welcome to ask your questions to Chef Jose. The
Mhm.
floor is open, so feel free to ask him via chat, or you're also welcome to join us in this conversation. We will also pick random participants who will join in this Q&A to get San Remo products. Yay! Winners will
Wow!
be announced via our Facebook page. Alam mo, Chef, tuloy-tuloy yung questions. I have to read some of them now. The first one is from Vanessa.
Hmm,
Para daw sa
okay.
mga taong allergic sa seafood, ano kayang alternatives ang pwede for the anchovies?
Then if you don't want to have any, if you're allergic to anchovies, you can there's other things. You can have vegetables, you can have capers, because capers also give out a particular taste like anchovies. So kung ayaw mo ng anchovies, medyo allergic ka, pwede ka mag-capers or pwede ka na maglagay ng ibang mga gulay. The good thing kasi about pasta, Valerie, or Vanessa, sorry, Vanessa, for your question is
Valerie.
na
Isaiah, Vanessa. Yeah, sorry, I
Val,
got confused also.
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, go on.
Vanessa was asking the question, but yeah, but you can. It's easy to put any kind of vegetable on your pasta, so it's very easy, and just pick the right ones na gusto mo, and syempre na hindi ka allergic.
Yeah, so another question from Vanessa. Medyo engaged siya sa
Okay,
ating talk,
Vanessa, let's
ano?
go.
Na, sabi niya kasi na gumamit ka ng white wine kanina. Can we use other
White wine.
liquor like vodka or other suggestions you have?
Yeah, vodka would be a good idea. Also, it would have an extra kick compared to white wine. But I think in the kitchen, it's all about it's a hit and miss. You have to try different kinds of things. And yun nga, as I said, you're cooking at home. You're cooking for yourself. You're cooking for your family. So whether naman it's something new, you want to try something different. It's a perfect time to experiment since we're all becoming home chefs because of the pandemic. So Vanessa, I'll try that next time, cream sauce, pero maglalagay ako ng vodka.
Kailangan patikman mo sa amin yan, chef, ha?
Oo, pwede, pwede.
Okay, our next question is from Maria. Will the taste be different if you use unique shaped pasta compared to yung mga spaghetti na pasta? Na-affect ba yung taste?
I don't think so. I think end of the day, number one is I always said if you want a quality dish, you use quality pasta. So for us, of course, we all use San Remo because of all they're non-preservative, they're vegan, they use that special wheat which you were saying kanina. So I don't think it really affects the taste or it doesn't really matter what kind of sauce you put, but I think it's the pasta which you use which is very important.
Kaya naman, syempre, Sanremo dapat para
San
assured
Remo,
na
ano pa ba?
yes, quality and masarap. Okay, next question is from Luis. Yes,
Mag-wagon wheel sila para matry nila to.
yes. Okay, our next question is from Luis. Paano daw kapag kulang-kulang yung ingredients? Syempre, quarantine, you can't go out, minsan kulang. Anong masasuggest mo? Can they still push through with the dish?
Of course, yes. I think as I said, pasta will always be there. I think the really key thing is your sauce. So whatever sauce you have, as I said, you can have some olive oil, some garlic, some chili flakes. Okay na yung ganun. Hindi naman kailangan expensive ingredients. Hindi mo kailangan mag-grocery kung saan pa man or lumabas pa. If you want to just stay home, just just melt some butter, in your fridge. Melt some butter in a pan. Put a bit of chopped garlic. Boil your pasta. Throw your pasta in the pan. Add some chili flakes, and as easy as that, you can have a very simple pasta dish.
Mm. So we have a question from Eman. Eto naman, kids can be very picky if they see vegetable in their pasta. What are you?
Mhm.
What are your tips to hide it or mask it?
That's a good question. When I was growing up, this is my mom's tip actually. So I'm going to be quoting my mom, Donna, from this. But I think she was kind of cutting the vegetables really small and hiding it in the sauce. So hindi makita ng mga kids yung gulay. But ayun nga, you can cut the vegetables very small and then you can mix it sa sauce. So pag kinain nila, syempre when they see these amazing shapes na ng pasta ng San Remo, hindi na nila mapapansin yung gulay na yan. So for sure, that's a very good tip. Just cut the vegetables small para hindi na mapansin yung gulay.
Yes. And we have a question here from Christine of Kapuso Brigade. Nandito sila to support you, Chef.
Oh, Kapusi Brigade. Hi guys. Thanks for always supporting and watching today.
Mm. Question ni Christine is, what pasta do you usually prepare during Christmas season? Kasi malapit na yung Pasko.
Yes. Well, to be honest, I like to do well since I showed it medyo nasabi ko na pero talagang putanesa talagang favorite ko kasi it's very light, it's very healthy, there's no meat, there's no fish, there's no chicken. It's all like really herby from the garlic, then from the anchovies to the what did I put earlier? To the capers. And you can add other stuff like eggplant, zucchini. So usually I'm really more of the parang vegetable pasta type of guy talaga. So you can put the puttanesca, then just add, eggplant. You can add zucchini. You can also add bell pepper. So there's a lot of variants you can do. But for me personally, I really like pasta with a lot of vegetables in it.
Wow, healthy.
Healthy.
Our next question is from June Raynon. How do you cook pasta perfect every time? May technique ba?
Cooking pasta perfect every time. It's just number one, you have to boil your water. Yun ang talaga ang number one talaga. Boil your water talaga. That's the most important thing before you cook pasta. Sometimes kasi I see videos, they put the pasta in, yung tubig hindi pa kumukulo eh. So minsan, isip ko bakit, wag muna, don't rush it because you can't rush cooking eh. So pag kumukulo na yung water, just add a bit of salt just to flavor your water. I know it sounds a bit weird, but that's the real style talaga. Kailangan mo lagyan ng asin yung tubig na kumukulo. And then after that, you put in your pasta. And then usually, Val, it's around 8 to 10 minutes to get it the perfect consistency na parang al dente nga. But if you want it to be a bit softer, you can go past 8 minutes. But the good thing about it, you can easily just try, put one in your mouth. If it's okay na, then okay na siya. Pero kung kulang, you can boil it for a bit longer.
Okay. Next question. What's your go-to pasta recipe?
Wow, my go-to pasta recipe.
This question is
Siguro,
from
well,
Natasha. We just want to shout out to
Natasha.
Natasha. Yeah.
Yeah, hi Natasha. Good question. Well, as I said, the puttanesca kasi nga I like really light pastas, but another pasta which I really love is yung parang olive oil based. So pepperoncino. It's just basically it's just garlic, it's just chili flakes, a bit of herbs, and olive oil and pasta. So I'm more of a fan kasi na I like light stuff, not too heavy. So if it's not gonna be a veggie red sauce pasta. I like yung mga olive oil based naman.
Eto, we have a question na medyo pang Miss Universe, okay? Our question is,
Wow.
if you were to cook a unique San Remo pasta dish, what will you name it? O, di ba pang Miss Universe?
Wow, that's hard. I think I like the one which I made actually, to be honest. My creamy wagon wheel pasta. How unique is that, di ba? I mean, using the name pa lang wagon wheel, di ba? Parang it already thinks, oy, ano yun? Or anong lasa nun? Or ano yun? So, for me, since it's my recipe, I think I'll stick with my um, uh, creamy mushroom wagon wheel pasta.
Okay, final question from George Trakenya. What makes
Hi,
San Remo
George.
unique? What makes San Remo unique than others in the market?
Well, I think number one, as you said, it's made with health. It's very healthy, compared to other pastas. As you said nga kanina, there's no preservatives. It's vegan. And I think end of the day, the most important thing I think is the shapes talaga. I can't stop stressing about it, Valerie. Na talagang yung shapes talaga bring out, make San Remo differentiate from all the different kind of pasta brands out there. I mean, from the wagon wheels to the bow tie, which you love, to the travel, I think it really just makes it, so unique compared to other kinds of pasta brands. So I think San Remo just makes the dining experience at home so much memorable and, of course, more fun to eat with your family and especially with your kids. Syempre, when they grow up, they'll always remember these special kinds of pasta cuts and shapes from San Remo.
Yes, thank you so much, guys, to all of your questions. Talagang Chef and I had a truly fun pasta-filled discussion. And of course, guys, for more updates and promos, you can follow San Remo on social media. That's at San Remo PH for Instagram, San Remo Philippines on YouTube, and of course, facebook.com/San Remo Philippines. And since it's World Pasta Month 2020, let's make every day a pasta day. Sign up ako dyan. Gusto ko yan. And now, Chef Jose, would you care to recap the wonderful dishes that you have demonstrated a while ago?
Yeah, first off, I just want to say, Valerie, thank you for doing a wonderful job on hosting. As you said, we've met around 10 years
10
ago,
years
so it's good
ago,
to
bata pa tayo nun.
oh my gosh, right. Bata pa rin ba naman tayo, but
Yes, mga
thank you
15
for
lang tayo
doing
nun.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for doing an amazing job today and hosting. And it was always good to see you. And of course, to all the people who tuned in today, who watched, who hopefully, guys, you try these amazing recipes at home. It's so easy to cook now, guys. From my creamy mushroom pasta using my wagon wheels to my trivelle puttanesca. End of the day, we're home now during this pandemic. It's the perfect time to try these amazing recipes. Of course, using San Remo pasta. And of course, I want to thank my San Remo family for, letting me show everyone this amazing pasta, the different shapes, the different cuts. And of course, I really just want this to, show the people what San Remo can bring to the table. Memories, and of course, your kids will be very happy that they tried this kind of pasta. And also, I want to say, just also catch me on Unang Hirit on GMA from Monday to Friday for my Lutong Bahay. And of course, I want to say hi to my Kapuso Brigade family for always supporting me. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for having me. Have an amazing weekend. Always take care and hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you so much, Chef Jose. It was such a lovely, lovely pleasure time to have spent with you this morning. Thank you so much, Chef Jose. So, to all the guys watching us, that's all the time we have for this week. But don't you worry because the celebration continues and you are more than welcome to join us for the next event of the series. Once again, this has been your host, Valerie Tan. Thank you all so much and stay safe. Maraming salamat!